The desert stretched endlessly in every direction, a vast sea of golden sands that glimmered like tiny jewels under the blazing sun. The sky above was a bright blue canvas, with only a few wispy clouds drifting lazily by. As the sun rose higher, its rays beat down fiercely, creating a warm, shimmering haze that danced on the horizon. Travelers who wandered into this arid land often felt both exhilarated and overwhelmed by its beauty and harshness. Every dune seemed to hold secrets, and every gust of wind whispered tales of ancient times. Shadows formed and shifted as the day wore on, adding to the air of mystery that enveloped the landscape. Just when you thought you could see an oasis or a hidden treasure glinting in the distance, it would disappear, replaced by more endless sand. This unique environment was not only a place of wonder but also home to stories waiting to be uncovered. Stories that called to adventurers like Mia, sparking her imagination and igniting her desire for discovery. As Mia ventured deeper into the desert, she began to learn about a curious phenomenon known as a mirage. A mirage occurs when hot air near the ground heats the cooler air above it, creating a trick of light. This unusual interaction causes distant objects to appear bent or distorted, making them seem as if they are shimmering on the horizon. Travelers, weary from their journey, often mistook these illusions for something real, perhaps an oasis, a sparkling river, or even lost treasures waiting to be claimed. The sight could be both enchanting and frustrating, drawing them closer in hopes of discovering what they saw, only to find it was nothing but a clever mirage. Mia felt a mix of fascination and wariness regarding these illusions. They represented the desert's unpredictability, captivating her imagination while reminding her not to trust everything she saw. With each step, she remained alert, wondering what other surprises this majestic land might reveal and what secrets lay just beyond the next hill. As Mia continued her journey, she listened closely to the stories shared by fellow travelers. Whispers of lost treasures buried deep within the desert captivated her imagination. According to local legends, long ago, a group of explorers had hidden their riches, a trove of gold coins, sparkling jewels, and ancient artifacts, before a fierce sandstorm forced them to flee. They never returned, leaving their fortune to be claimed by anyone brave enough to seek it. These tales were passed down through generations, painting the desert as a land of opportunity and danger. Adventurers often spoke of hearing the echoes of laughter from those who once guarded the treasure or catching glimpses of glimmering gold buried beneath the sands. Each story fueled Mia's desire for adventure, and she daydreamed about finding the hidden riches. With each step, she felt a sense of excitement building inside her, imagining what it would be like to uncover the secrets of the desert. The thought of lost treasures not only drove her forward, but also reminded her that many mysteries still waited to be revealed. Mia was not just any traveler. She was a curious young girl with a heart full of dreams and a spirit ready for adventure. From the moment she set foot in the desert, she felt a calling deep within her. She envisioned herself as a great explorer, like the ones in the tales she had heard, bravely seeking out lost treasures and uncovering the secrets hidden beneath the sands. Each night, as she set up camp under the starry sky, Mia would gaze at the twinkling lights above and imagine what it would be like to find a hidden oasis filled with gold and jewels. Her heart raced at the thought of discovering ancient artifacts that told stories of long-lost civilizations. The idea of making history inspired her. She dreamed of telling her own tale of bravery and discovery to future generations. With each step she took on this vast canvas of golden sand, Mia felt more determined than ever to chase her dream. The desert's mysteries beckoned to her, and she knew that this journey was only just beginning. With her heart full of excitement, Mia began preparing for her grand adventure into the desert. She knew that she needed to gather the right supplies for a journey across the golden sands. Early each morning, she visited the local market with her family, selecting essential items like water canteens, dried fruits, and a sturdy backpack. She also picked up a small map, filled with symbols and stories of the places she hoped to explore. As the day of her departure grew closer, Mia's anticipation soared. However, saying goodbye to her family was harder than she expected. They gathered in their cozy home, sharing laughter and warmth while her parents reminded her of safety. Her mother handed her a handcrafted charm for protection and whispered words of encouragement. With a final hug and a few tears, Mia stepped outside into the bright sunlight. The desert stretched before her like an inviting canvas, ready for all the adventures that awaited. Filled with determination, she set off down the dusty path, eager to uncover its many secrets. Mia took her first steps into the desert, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness wash over her. The sun blazed overhead, casting a warm glow on the golden sands that stretched endlessly before her. She squinted against the bright light, her heart racing with anticipation. As she walked, the fine grains of sand slipped beneath her feet, each step feeling both heavy and light as if she were walking on clouds. The air was hot and dry, and Mia quickly learned how to pace herself. She remembered her mother's advice about staying hydrated, so she took frequent sips from her water canteen. The vastness of the landscape was both awe-inspiring and intimidating. The distant dunes seemed to shimmer in the heat, making it hard to tell where the land ended and the sky began. Despite the challenges, Mia's determination grew stronger. She felt like an explorer in a new world, ready to uncover its secrets. Each gust of wind brought whispers of adventure, urging her onward with every step she took into this beautiful yet harsh environment. As Mia continued her trek through the desert, something shimmering caught her eye in the distance. At first, it was just a glint on the horizon, but as she approached, it transformed into a dazzling sight, a beautiful mirage that looked like a sparkling oasis. Excitement surged through her as she imagined lush palm trees and clear blue waters waiting for her just ahead. Her heart raced with the possibility of finding treasure hidden near this mirage. Was it really an oasis, or a clue to something greater? Mia's mind raced with thoughts of legendary riches that adventurers had spoken about. She quickened her pace, feeling as if she were one step away from uncovering a long-lost fortune. As she drew closer, however, the vision began to waver and shift. The water never materialized. Instead, it faded back into the endless golden sands. Disappointment washed over her, but Mia quickly reminded herself that the desert was full of surprises. She knew this mirage was just a glimpse of the magic hidden within, fueling her resolve to keep searching for the treasures that awaited her. As Mia journeyed further into the desert, she began to face the harsh realities of her adventure. The sun beat down relentlessly, making her feel as if it were roasting her from the inside out. Each step became more difficult, and she could feel the heat radiating off the sand like a furnace. Despite having water, she quickly realized she needed to ration it carefully, as thirst tugged at her throat. Loneliness also crept in, amplifying the desert's vast emptiness. The silence around her was deafening, broken only by the whispers of the wind. At times, Mia felt small and isolated in such an enormous landscape. Yet, through these challenges, a stronger determination ignited within her. She recalled the stories of brave explorers who faced adversity and triumphed. With each drop of sweat and every uncomfortable moment, Mia remembered her dream of uncovering hidden treasures. It pushed her to keep moving forward, reminding her that with perseverance came the possibility of incredible discoveries waiting just beyond the next dune. Just as Mia was beginning to feel overwhelmed by the desert's vastness, a figure appeared before her. An old man with a long white beard and wise, twinkling eyes emerged seemingly out of nowhere, as if he had materialized from the very sands themselves. Dressed in flowing robes that blended with the earthy tones of the desert, he looked like a guardian of its secrets. "Ah, a young adventurer," he said in a gentle voice that carried over the whispering winds. "You seek treasures hidden beneath these dunes, do you not?" Startled yet intrigued, Mia nodded, eager to hear what wisdom this stranger might share. The old man began to tell her tales of the desert's ancient past, stories of explorers who had faced challenges much like her own. He spoke of magical mirages that revealed more than they seemed and treasures guarded by spirits of the sand. Each story captivated Mia's heart, filling her with newfound strength and hope. She realized that perhaps the greatest treasure was not just gold or jewels, but the wisdom and tales hidden away in the desert itself. The old man leaned closer to Mia, his eyes sparkling with wisdom. Mirages are not just illusions, he explained, but reflections of the desert spirit. He gestured towards the horizon, where shimmering shapes danced in the heat. They can lead you to both danger and discovery. Some travelers have followed a mirage to their doom, lost in the vastness without a sense of direction. Mia listened intently, her heart racing with curiosity. But they can also reveal hidden truths, he continued, his voice steady. Sometimes, they guide those with pure intentions to places of great beauty and insight. The shimmering water you see may not be real, but it symbolizes the dreams and desires you hold inside. His words resonated with her as she reflected on her own journey. Mia understood that the desert's mysteries held lessons about perseverance and hope. She realized that each mirage signified a choice, whether to chase illusions or seek the deeper truth behind them. With this newfound knowledge, Mia felt ready to embrace whatever the desert might reveal next. Inspired by the old man's words, Mia felt invigorated and ready to embark on her final quest for treasure. While he had warned her of the potential dangers that lay ahead, her adventurous spirit refused to be dimmed. She recalled the stories of lost fortunes hidden beneath the sands and how so many brave explorers had faced their fears for the sake of discovery. With newfound determination, she set her sights on a distant mountain range that loomed majestically in the horizon. It was said that treasures once guarded by ancient spirits might still remain in that uncharted territory. Each step she took filled her with excitement as she imagined what treasures awaited her. Although the sun beat down relentlessly and her throat felt parched, Mia pushed forward, reminding herself of the importance of courage and resilience. As she journeyed further into the unknown, she knew that she was given a choice, to play it safe or to follow her dreams. With every ounce of her being, she chose adventure, eager to uncover whatever secrets the desert might still hold. As Mia approached the mountain range, the air shimmered around her, and she suddenly found herself facing a powerful mirage unlike any she had encountered before. It danced tantalizingly on the horizon, an enchanting sight that looked like a vibrant oasis filled with lush greenery and sparkling water. Her heart raced with excitement and trepidation as she questioned whether what lay ahead was real or just another illusion. With a mix of courage and curiosity, she decided to follow the mirage, her senses heightened. As she drew closer, the colors intensified, and the sound of flowing water reached her ears like a sweet melody. Could it really be an oasis? Mia's parched throat urged her to believe. Hope surged through her as she envisioned resting beneath the shade of palm trees and drinking from cool, clear waters. However, just as excitement filled her heart, the mirage began to flicker. Shadows crept in, casting doubt on her journey. Yet Mia remembered the old man's wisdom. Seek deeper truths. Pushing past her uncertainty, she took another step forward into the shimmering allure that promised both danger and discovery. As Mia stepped closer to the shimmering mirage, she suddenly found herself in a hidden oasis, more beautiful than she had ever imagined. Lush trees provided shade, and water sparkled like diamonds as it flowed gently over smooth stones. For a moment, she felt as if her dreams of treasure were finally coming true. However, as Mia took in the wonders around her, she realized that this oasis held more than just riches. Here, she encountered delicate birds fluttering among the branches and colorful flowers blooming vibrantly. Watching the ecosystem thrive, Mia began to understand the importance of respecting nature and its delicate balance. It wasn't just about searching for treasures. It was about becoming part of the world around her. In that moment of stillness, she felt a deep sense of courage welling inside her, along with a newfound appreciation for the journey itself. The treasures she had initially sought were overshadowed by the lessons of friendship with nature and the strength within herself to face challenges bravely. Mia left the oasis richer in spirit than she ever could have anticipated. As Mia journeyed back home, the golden sands of the desert glistened like memories in her mind. Each step felt lighter, filled with reflection on the wonders she had encountered and the lessons she had learned. She smiled as she thought of the hidden oasis, with its vibrant beauty and gentle reminders of courage and respect for nature. The path back felt different. She noticed the way the sunlight danced on the dunes and how the whispers of the wind seemed to share secrets of the desert. Mia realized that her adventure was not just about seeking treasure, but about discovering herself along the way. The fears she faced, the loneliness she overcame, and the wisdom imparted by the old man had all shaped her into a braver person. As she approached her home, Mia felt a deep sense of gratitude. She had gained more than riches. She had found a connection to the world around her, and a promise that her adventures were just beginning. The desert had revealed its secrets, and with a heart full of hope, she was ready to share her stories with those she loved. Upon returning home, Mia gathered her family around the warm glow of the fireplace. Her heart raced with excitement as she prepared to share the tales of her desert adventure. She recounted the breathtaking sights of the golden dunes, the mystical mirages, and the hidden oasis that had taught her so much about courage and respect for nature. As she spoke, her family listened intently, captivated by her stories of bravery in the face of challenges. Mia described the lessons she learned from the old man about seeking deeper truths, reminding them that treasures can be found not just in riches but in the beauty of the world around us. Her words sparked a sense of wonder in her siblings, inspiring them to dream of their own adventures. Mia encouraged them to explore the mysteries of nature and to always remember the importance of protecting it. With every story, she passed on the wisdom she gained, hoping to ignite a spirit of curiosity and respect for the desert and all its secrets in those she loved most.